surrounded by a bunch of magicians. And I don't know if you lead a weird enough life to ever be surrounded by a bunch of magicians in a bar in Florida at 2 in the morning. But I don't recommend it. It's pretty awful. I figured out that time, I like pretty much everybody, but I don't like magicians. I got to start thinking that the age of the internet's going to pretty much destroy this sleight of hand tradition, this beautiful little thing. I wanted to write this little elegy for weirdos everywhere. It's called Tulsa's Last Magician.
Well, Tulsa's last magician got his start at 4. He pulled a quarter from his own ear and spun it on the floor. Said there's no good tricks but old ones, and lying ain't that hard. So he saved up all his quarters and he bought a deck of cards. And he learned ragtime piano, though his teacher thought him slow. He got a black belt in karate from a pawn shop video, and he practiced all his worst mistakes in a dirty bathroom mirror. And when his parents drank, he learned to disappear. And his classmates thought him funny, good at sleight of hand, but he had this grand finale they just couldn't understand. Oh, it's hard to tell the whole truth, but the family saw it in half. That's why Tulsa's last magician left his home so fast. Well, down and out in Reno, gone broke in Santa Fe, turning tricks on Los Sueñeros out in California. When they pushed him up against a wall, said, buddy, get a grip. So he learned to set himself on fire on the Las Vegas Strip. And he wandered down to Tampa, blew everybody's mind, cause the crowd was cheap and easy there on beer and blowing wine. They said, I wonder where my dollar went, how'd the flower bloom so fast? He said, I can't reveal my secret, they rarely failed to ask. Yeah, the crowd all thought him funny, good at sleight of hand, but he had this grand finale they refused to understand. They demanded explanation when the card pulled was their own. That's why Tulsa's last magician lost his faith and headed home. Well, he said he learned computers like his second foster dad, and free-range all the rabbits that were living in his hat. His investments all went swimmingly, had to cash on hidden strings. His promotions were a certainty, he could make the numbers sing. Now time and space is easy for magic to control. Still it was 40 years of working before he noticed he was old. Now his great escape and act is just untying both his shoes. And most days he's in his easy chair yelling at the news. And the weatherman is funny, talking with his hands, but black clouds are coming in and no one understands how somebody's true religion is always someone else's joke. That's why Tulsa's last magician kinda just went up in smoke. So friend, if you're the kind that thinks no one quite gets quite who you are, like you're a cobbler or a mechanic in this age of flying cars, if you think that you see right behind what's right before our eyes, you might be a small